Rewrite your reality in 5 days. The hidden power of the 55x5 technique. You're not just writing a sentence, you are sculpting your new frequency. In this video, you'll understand what really makes the 55x5 technique so powerful, and how to apply it in the right way to manifest your desires with clarity, emotion, and results. It's only 5 days, but if it is done with intention, it can transform everything. Understand why 55 times for 5 days works. Learn how to write the perfect affirmation. Find out the best time and environment to practice. Know what to do after day 5 and how to keep the vibration high. Technique based on energy, emotional, and subconscious. Ideal for manifesting love, money, healing, inner peace, new beginnings. Subscribe for more manifestation, practical spirituality, and vibrational reprogramming videos. What if I told you that you can rewrite your reality in just 5 days? Not with magic, not with empty formulas, but with intention, with focus, and with a pencil. The 55x5 technique is simple. You write the same affirmation 55 times a day for 5 days. Is that it? But what seems like repetition, it is in fact reprogramming. It's you talking to a part of you that you almost never hear, your subconscious. But before talking about the how, we need to understand why this works. We live in a world of matter, but what forms matter? It's vibration. Everything vibrates. Thoughts vibrate. Emotions vibrate. Written words carry the energy of what was felt. And when you write something 55 times for 5 days in a row, you're sculpting that thought into the energetic fabric of your mind. You are planting a seed. And more than that, it is repeating with such intent that the universe begins to listen. And why 55 times? In numerology, the number 5 represents movement, transformation, evolution. He breaks patterns. It invites the new. When repeated, as in 55, it doubles this force. It's as if you were saying to the universe, I'm ready to get out of what's stagnant and enter into the flow of creation. And why 5 days? Because it is the minimum time to break an internal resistance and generate a new mental pattern. You're not just writing, you are changing what you believe about yourself. He is saying, this is already mine. He is abandoning doubt and occupying the space of certainty. But beware, the technique is not about forcing the universe to give you something. It's about aligning with what you already want. It's about vibrating at the frequency of what you want, as if it were already real. And that's the key. You don't attract what you want. You attract what is compatible with your dominant vibration. If your vibration is filled with fear, doubt, and scarcity, what you write will be just ink on paper. But if your vibration is charged with conviction, gratitude, and surrender, each sentence becomes an energetic anchor, pulling to you what already exists in the field of possibilities. If you're going to write the same sentence 55 times, it needs to be right, aligned. Hooray! And here's the biggest mistake people make when doing the 55x5 technique. They choose statements that are generic or full of doubt. They write things like, I hope to get money. I would like to be happier. Maybe I'll find true love. But the universe doesn't answer maybe. It responds to clarity, emotional presence, the exact vibration of what you claim to already be. Therefore, your statement needs to contain 3 fundamental elements. 1. Present affirmative. No, I'll have it. One day. Maybe. Always use it in the present, as if it were already real. Example. I am grateful to have a thriving job that fulfills me every day. 2. Embodied emotion. The subconscious mind does not understand logic. She understands emotion. Your sentence needs to carry feeling. Example, I feel fulfilled, light and at peace with the abundant life I have built. 3. Clarity of intent. It's no use writing, I want to be happy. This is vague. What does happiness mean to you? I am grateful to wake up every day next to the person I love, in harmony and joy. You're not just writing words. You are generating a vibrational field that will be read by everything around you, including your cells. Now a precious tip. Read your sentence out loud before you start writing. If it moves you, if it gives you butterflies in your stomach, she is ready. If it looks lukewarm, without impact, without mental visuals, reformulate, because your statement needs to be more than a sentence. It needs to be a portal. A portal that, when written 55 times for 5 days, begins to reposition its energy in the field of achievement. And one last recommendation: don't share your phrase with anyone in the first few days. Let it strengthen in silence. Let it act as a secret code between you and the universe. You already have your sentence. You already understand why. Now it needs something even more subtle, but powerful: the moment. Many people ask, when is the best time to practice the 55 at 5 technique? And the answer is, when your mind is more receptive, more permeable, and less rational. This happens right when you wake up and right before you go to sleep. These two moments are called the thresholds of the subconscious. Your mind is not yet loaded with external noise, anxiety, notifications, judgments. It is in this semi-vigilant state that written information penetrates deepest. So choose one of the two. Either you wake up and write before talking to someone, or he writes at night with low light, soft music, and silence. And more important than the time is the environment. Create a small ritual. Always use the same notebook. Light a candle if you can. Take a deep breath before you start. Write calmly, not out of obligation, but as if you were drawing your future with sacred ink. You're creating a field, and this field needs to be treated with respect. Are you done with the 5 days? Congratulations, you have just planted a seed. And now, the question comes, what now? Do I do it again? Do I write another sentence? Hope? The answer is, delivered. Don't cover, don't force it. Don't stare at the sky waiting for it to fall. Your part has been done. You have aligned your vibration. Now the universe needs space to respond. Keep living as if what you wrote was already on its way. This is not pretense. This is active faith. And it is this kind of faith that keeps the vibrational channel open. Can you repeat the technique after a few days? Yes, but only if the vibration is true. Don't use the technique as a desperate nudge. Use it as a celebration of what's already yours. You can reinforce your vibration with gratitude, short views, elevated music, affirmations while bathing, but never in a hurry. Because the time of the universe is not chronological. It is vibrational. It delivers when you become compatible. The 55 at 5 technique is not about numbers. It's about intention. It's about taking your desire and anchoring it into the physical world with your hands. You write with the pen, but he also writes with his eyes, with his heart, with his soul. You repeat no to convince the universe, but to convince the deepest part of yourself that you deserve it. And when that happens, when desire ceases to be something distant and becomes an inner certainty, that's when reality begins to bend. And that's where you understand that the greatest power of manifestation is not outside. It's in your vibration, in its repetition, in his presence. For 5 days, you plant. During the next few years, you align. And when you least expect it, the world responds. Because you're not writing words. You're sculpting frequencies. And when they become stable, the invisible becomes visible. Comment below which affirmation you will use in your 5 days. Share it with someone who is ready for a new reality.